Hey guys, Nolan here with FishUSA, back to show you all of the new products that we've recently brought in. Got a lot of new bass stuff, some new crappie stuff, and much more, so let's jump right into it. Alright, so next up, we've got a new incredibly high quality fly rod from St. Croix. It's called the EVOS fly rod. So this rod is packed full of features that make it stronger, lighter, and improve castability, distance, and accuracy. It's available in 8.5 foot to 10 foot lengths, and from 4 to 8 weight powers. So there's a rod out there for many different uses. From small stream trout to big water steelhead and salmon. Even comes with a really nice hard carrying case, and of course the classic fly rod stock. So if you're looking for one of the next big things in fly rods, you got to check out the St. Croix EVOS. Striking has recently downsized a couple of their most popular topwater baits to offer a more finesse option. So you guys know the BFS stuff is really blown up in popularity. So now we've got the Bitsy Splash and the Bitsy Dog. These baits have the same quality and action as their larger counterparts, but they're still really easy to cast. They'll also excel when the forage base is smaller bait fish, or you just prefer a smaller presentation. So a couple of your favorite topwaters from Strike King now in a little bite-sized package. Alright, so next up we've got some really cool new exciting baits from Keitech. Let's take a look at this first one, the Glide Camarone. It's a 3.5 inch cross style bait that's composed of an extremely dense soft plastic that actually gives it a weight of 3/8 of an ounce, just the plastic itself. This bait also has a back sliding action that allows it to move away from the angler on a slack line, so it actually back slides with every rod movement. So it remains in the strike zone the entirety of the cast. There's also a small hole in the bottom of the bait that you can add a nail weight in if you'd like to add more weight to it, get a faster sink rate, or just keep it on the bottom more. So this first one, the Glide Camarone, really cool, unique new bait from Keitech. All right, so here we have the Keitech Nico Camarone. It's a 5.5 inch thin crawfish bait designed for use on a Nico rig, but can also be cut and used as a jig trailer or for a number of other applications. With small movements of the rod tip, this bait shakes and sways sideways once it's on the bottom. The bait also has these two side stabilization fins that serve two purposes. One, so that you can place an O-ring in between them, and two, to add lateral pulling force to enhance the action of the bait. So here's a cool new finesse bait, the Nico Camarone from Keitech. Alright, so here's another dense soft plastic, the Keitech Paddin Beaver. This bait is really wide and heavy. It has a pretty big profile for just being a 3.5 inch bait. It flutters down on the fall and has a rear weighted center of gravity, making it really easy to cast. I'm not sure exactly how much it weighs, but it would be really easy to cast weightless. It's pretty dense and pretty heavy for, only being 3.5 inches long. It also has these two little appendages here to help protect your hook point, just from being exposed, getting caught on grass, and just to make it a little bit more finesse. So here's another new dense soft plastic from Keitech, the Paddin Beaver. All right, final new soft plastic from Keitech. It's a pretty cool one. It's called the Hyper Spider. It's a really unique bait that's basically a jig and a trailer all in one. So this bait's actually 3/16 of an ounce, so it's heavy enough to be rigged weightless, but you can also rig it a variety of ways. For example, put this on a football head, and then you're basically just building in a jig and a trailer together. So some really cool new soft plastics from Keitech here. They're definitely going to be fish catchers, so check them out. Next up, we've got a cool new jig from Wizard Custom Tackle. It's called the CPR Jig. So this jig is actually a football head, but it's flat on the bottom. That does a couple of things. It allows the jig to remain partially upright even when it's at rest. It also allows it to move seamlessly across the bottom without digging into it and get you hung up. We've got these available in 3/8, half, and 3/4 ounce models. It also comes with an owner deep throat hook and a really nice wire keeper there that can be placed right on the hook for ultimate weedless action. So cool new jig, CPR Jig from Wizard Custom Tackle. A goal that we have for 2024 here at FishUSA is to greatly expand our selection of hard and soft body swim baits and glide baits. So we've just recently added this one. It's the Ima Fluke bait. So these are a sinking bait and they quiver as they fall, almost even like a Senko. Really popular for fishing around docks and during the shad spawn. Also this bait is super popular on lakes with blueback herring, like Hartwell, the lakes of that sort. You can even fish this bait like a jerk bait and it will behave just like one, darting from side to side, only it's going to sink and quiver on the paws. So this bait is kind of like a mix between a fluke, a jerk bait, and a glide bait. We've got them available in 4.5 inch and 7 inch models. If you're into big bait fishing, this is one you're going to have to check out. All right, so as you guys all probably know, we're expanding our assortment of crappie baits pretty drastically. So here's a new brand to us called Bonehead. So they've got a good variety of plastics and a really high quality jig head with a great hook and great eyes on it. The soft plastics are very well known for being the most durable crappie plastics in the industry. They come in all sorts of proven crappie catching sizes, shapes, and colors. So if you're a crappie fisherman, this is definitely one that you're going to want to check out, Bonehead Tackle. All right, that's all for this week, guys. All the products that we discussed today are linked in the description below. Don't forget, you can also see all of our new products under the new products tab on our homepage. They pop up there as soon as they're added, and keep up with our social media to stay up to date as well. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.